Minimalism is so much more than just decluttering. Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 valuable lessons that I've learned on my minimalist journey. Whether you're already a minimalist or just curious about simplifying your life, I think that you'll find these tips pretty useful. The first thing I've learned is to prioritize experiences over things. One of the most significant shifts that I've experienced as a minimalist is shifting my priorities in a way that favors value over possessions. By focusing on only what truly brings me joy and fulfillment, I've been able to invest more in quality relationships, travel, and even my hobbies. It's amazing how liberating it feels to let go of the need to constantly accumulate more stuff and to focus on cherishing memorable moments. Now, of course, there are still physical things that I still enjoy, but redirecting that energy to be put towards things that are fulfilling to me has been life changing. Prioritizing experiences over physical things has kept my home and my life physically light while still allowing me to maintain a fullness surrounding the things that do bring me joy. The second thing that I learned is the importance of decluttering as a continuous process. You don't just declutter one time and think it's all over. It becomes a continuous cycle of evaluating what is adding value to your life and what is not. Regularly decluttering my physical space and my digital life not only creates a more organized environment, but it also reduces stress and enhances clarity of mind. And this ongoing process of decluttering doesn't need to be a chore, and it rarely is. It's as simple as making it a walking practice. The sooner you notice that something is not being used or is no longer useful to you, the sooner you should go ahead and get rid of it. The third thing I've learned about is mindful consumption and sustainability. I've learned to strive for quality over quantity and to actually look for the opportunity to support sustainable practices. I never really used to be into thrifting, but now, in the rare occasion that I do go shopping, the first place I go is the thrift store. And not necessarily just because it's the sustainable thing to do, but it also makes sense budget-wise. Oftentimes, you can find high quality items for a much cheaper price in the thrift store. You can get more bang for your buck without having to sacrifice quality. Now, I will admit that shopping in a thrift store requires a lot more patience because there's no guarantee that you're going to find exactly what you're looking for, but it's usually well worth the time and energy. I have items that I've thrifted years and years ago, and they're still in great condition, and I still own them and take great care of them. The fourth thing that I've learned is cultivating gratitude and contentment. Minimalism has definitely taught me to be grateful for what I have instead of constantly longing for the things that I don't have. I now find so much contentment in simplicity, and I've learned to derive joy from the essentials. And this doesn't come at the cost of me depriving myself of anything. It certainly does come with sacrificing little conveniences in the name of being more content and living more simplistic, but it's definitely worth it. I've learned very quickly to appreciate life's simple pleasures without constantly seeking external validation through material possessions. Number 5 is that I've learned to appreciate the freedom to focus on what really matters. Minimalism has confronted me with this idea of what's most important in life. And that's just personal growth, pursuing my passions, and even building meaningful and lasting relationships. Of course, you don't need to be a minimalist to do any of those things, but I've learned that living more simply has quieted the distractions so that I can more readily focus on those aspects of my life. By intentionally simplifying my surroundings and my commitments, I've created more space for creativity, self-reflection, and meaningful experiences. My life feels less heavy and committed and more relaxed and enjoyable. And more than anything, that's what I want people to understand about living a more minimal life. It's so much more than just decluttering and getting rid of all of your things and being physically light. It's about the overall experience of improving your quality of life. I really hope that these insights have inspired you in some way. See you in the next one.